G'day, and welcome to a channel update with Tommo. And hey, I got some notes here, so how he's doing? Hope he's having a good one. Yeah, so starting off with the FIFA 17 stuff, we got Mixed Bag is going to be taking a break, as I said, after the episode, I think it was yesterday, yeah. And so yeah, we got Season 6 will be in the EFL Championship, and we'll be using that as filler, and we're going to be going for a whole season of that. In between, that's going to be sitting in the slot of what should have been for Mongrels YSL on FIFA 18, but because of delays and problems with getting that series ready to go, we're bringing Underdogs forward to start off with in FIFA 18. There'll be a bit of a marathon episode of that of some sort, and you'll have to wait till the 26th to find out how that's going to go down. Alright, and so there'll also be a whole season of the Premier League, so we're gonna take the extra time to make the flagship series, the main series, Mongrels Youth Squad Legends, to be the best it can be, because I've got some specific ideas how I want to introduce it and promote it, sort of thing. In terms of, going to be getting some help from Corner Flag Games, my good mate, and do some, maybe even his mate Wireless Vlogs will also get in on the action, because I think it'll make it better if they've got a news desk set up where there's one dude in the studio and he throws to his mate who's a reporter on the scene, sort of thing. So I've got a cool little introductory video that'll set up the story, so to speak, and then I'll follow that up with the setup video, so you get to see a little bit of how I create the old the base teams, the celebrity teams. There's going to be about 10, I think, for Mongrels YSL, so the highest theoretical finishing position in Season 1 will be 11th, because if I build it right, those 10 will kick my ass and make things a hell of a lot more difficult, interesting and fun, and see how they go climbing up the ladder to Premier League, because FIFA 17 Beast Mode teams weren't as good as the FIFA 16 ones that I was playing in my own personal saves on that one. So gonna try to make them even more scarier, more tough, and more of a challenge to get onto their level. Alright, so that's Mixed Bag moving along. Chaser, that ends. Tommo's Chaser Youth Squad Legends, that one ends on the 25th, the last episode that we do, is where we're going to be finishing that one off. But I will be taking notes and doing some sort of update dingy on Twitter, perhaps, with screenshots of the finishing position of both teams at the end of each season, as I'll be playing that one offline. And when we get to the last two games in a season where one of either my Wolfsburger Chase team or the Ace team and my Owaka are going to win, then we will do a one-off episode just to wrap that one up nice and tidily, so that I can spend more time and effort when I am streaming on focusing on FIFA 18. So that's homework for me to do offline. Alright, so that's Chaser done. F1 2017, the Journeyman Challenge. But we started with Renault and we're now with Sauber, after a little bit of naughty driving from me and the old Tatarov character that we've got. And we got the old heap out the door of Renault and we landed at Sauber. I'm starting to enjoy the Sauber more than the Renault actually now, and so that should be kicking off again tonight. I'm hoping that I have this channel update uploaded prior to that episode, but if not, disregard. my time framing of when I'm saying things, because I'm just basing things off Australian Eastern Standard Time. It's night time at the moment here. I usually kick off about 9 PM, somewhere between 9 PM and midnight Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is about 12 PM to 3 PM UK time, minus another 5 to 7 hours if you're in the USA. And wherever else you are, you can figure it out based on either UK or USA time. Alrighty, moving along now. So that should resume today. New projects for the channel. So that includes FIFA 18, as I stated before. We're bringing the Underdogs Youth Squad Legends, and what Underdogs is what we do. We take a look at the multi-tier league that we're going into. For example, we're starting off with the German Tier 3 with VFR Ireland. So we're going to have a look and find 18 players that are 23 years or younger, that have at least 2 or 3 green physical stats, and what we're going to do, their rating has to be 65 or lower, so that's the important thing there. It's another important thing, it's the basic rule set, and I'll probably do something more in depth with the rule set prior to the launch of the actual series. I'm going to try and see if I can work out between now and the 26th how to record just a brief offline thing using the PlayStation 4. And so, yes, and otherwise if I can't figure out how to do that, I'll be doing a setup live stream where I actually put it together live, and then probably play the first game of the pre-season tournament thingy, and then the second episode will be the rest of the pre-season tournament. So that's the idea I've got in my head at the moment. Yes, it's going to be a good series, and so what the rules are there is once I get my first 7 youth squad players in from the academy into the team, then I have to work out some kind of way to sell. I'll have to sell off those 7 extra players, so it's got to whittle down to 11. But yes, at the moment I'm still working on the rules, as you can probably guess by me and ahhing a little bit about it. But I just wanted to give you a brief idea of the work in progress. So yeah, eventually we'll be down to 11. I haven't decided if there's going to be rules to say I have to sell off X amount more players during that, and there will be also one Hakeem's 11 pick from the original team, which will be kept. So in essence we'll be starting with 19 players possibly, unless I decide, well, if we're having a Hakeem's 11, then maybe it should be 6 on the bench plus a Hakeem's 11 player that we choose from VFR Ireland's lineup. But so I'll be figuring all that sort of thing on the 26th during the day when I'm making the setup, building the 3 celebrity teams for the Barmer Striker 9 team, which I'm not going to say because I don't know yet what that is. Or if I do know, I'm not telling you. Anyways, also the Cutsy team, which will be Lincoln City, and I'll be working on the Sparring DK team, which will be Forest Green Rovers, and also I'll be making a mates team, making an extra it's kind of a celebrity team, kind of it's the same idea as building a celebrity team, but he's my mate Corner Flags, and he's not a celebrity yet, but hopefully with my help and a bit of hard work along the way, we're hoping to get him to be a big YouTuber at one point in time. I'm not really concerned about too much of the fame side of things on the gaming channel. I'm more looking to make myself famous through the music channel once I get the allergies sorted. But you know, I'm just doing the YouTube for fun, to promote others, to build a community, to have, you know, good times and enjoy some great games. So yeah, might sound a bit strange way to go about YouTube to get into it to promote others, but that's where my head is at. But anyways, so a new project coming to the channel, a new game, Project Cars 2. Not sure what's going to be happening with that, how I'm going to be presenting it, because I haven't got my hands on the game. Obviously I haven't got it on lay-by, so hopefully I either pick it up next Thursday or in 2 Thursdays time, so it should be either this week coming or 2 more weeks after. Stay tuned to the channel for more information. But yeah, so that's all I've got for you at the moment in this little channel update. I think I've covered everything. If you have questions or you want to know more detail about something, etc, etc and so forth, then just leave a comment in the comment section of this video. And yes, also, oh, I almost forgot one last topic before I sign off. The 100 subscriber special. I've had to delay that because of my injuries that I did to myself the other day, a couple of days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, where I hurt a lot of my muscles, tore a few things, popped some joints out of place and stuff, trying to pack horse too much groceries. I'd like about 5 bags of cat litter, heavy bags of cat litter, a massive heavy backpack, and a few other plastic bags, and yes, it was not the smartest thing I've ever done, but oh well, shit happens, and you just move along. Alrighty, but yeah, so the 100 subscriber special is, I'm planning to do a series of videos. I'm going to do something with F1 2017. It's going to be a special one-off stream there. There's going to be a special stream with FIFA 18 with an unknown team in an unknown league. There'll be something there, and there'll also be a vlog sort of thing like this with possibly a music tune or two. So I've got a few things planned. I may even do something by visiting Zibara, the clothing store in Central Coast that has sponsored my channel. And oh, I almost forgot, I am intending to do a special kind of thingy for underdogs. Just remembered, with underdogs I am going to be promoting and encouraging people to get behind their local dog shelter or animal shelter or charity that supports animals in need, mainly dogs, because it's Underdogs is the name of the series. And so I'm going to be hopefully, if the Central Coast one that's not far from where I am in Erina will be okay for me to do a promotional video by dropping down to see them, and might even make a donation to them on payday. And so yes, we'll just see how we go with that, and hopefully we'll be able to get that ready for you. But yes, so I think that's everything covered. And so until the next episode of either F1 2017 Journeyman with Sauber F1 team, or it might even be the Chaser as the next up episode, you'll see Stone the Flaming Crows and Tickle Your Dancing Dingoes. I'm Tommo. I'll catch you on the next episode. Goodbye. Blah.